G'day everybody. As you can tell, I haven't been paying much attention to my Facebook page lately. That's because I haven't been spending much time on the surface net lately. And in this video I'm going to show you why. Okay, there's a couple of things we need to go over before we get into this video. The first thing is the dark web, or the deep web, or whatever other name you want to call it. If you don't know what the deep web is, I suggest you just on the search bar on YouTube and search dark web. There's a lot of videos out there about it. Be warned, it's not a pretty place. It's really not. There's a lot of child porn, there's a lot of snuff movies, and well, basically a whole lot of bunch of fucked up is going on there. So if you're faint of heart, just be warned. But it's not all bad though. Things are pretty cool, like what I'm about to show you. You'll need a program called Tor. This accesses the dark web. It's free to download, just search for it. It's not illegal to have, so don't worry about getting in trouble. Also, you're going to be seeing a term called Hackore. Hackore is a nickname made up by the neo-trash rings of America. And since then it's been getting used a lot to describe this whole new era of what you're about to see. You will see the term violent tango. Those of you familiar with neo-trash will know this is a dance performed in the mosh pit at neo-trash shows. It basically involves two people grabbing each other and swinging around in the pit. And the person off the ground at the time, they go off the ground, the person off the ground at the time tries to run across the people in the circle in the pit. It's quite hard to do, but if it's done right, it's pretty cool to see happen. It's actually quite cool. Also, to those who are familiar with neo-trash and this online community that I'm about to, expose, I want you to know that I have permission from the admins of each group to show this stuff, so be cool. The terms, though, I need to black out the address bar. Of course, those who don't know, this is because you need to be okayed to be in a circle. To become a part of a circle, you need to know somebody who vouches for you to become a part of the circle. It sucks, but that's the way it's always been. You'll see why later in this video. So, okay, let's do it. This here is the first page you'll come across. As you can tell, it's pretty stupid. Not many people would stay here for very long, mainly because I don't really care if a card has a dinosaur fetish. Do you? This is basically old school neo-trash. The old school generation 1 and 2 neo-trash bands had their own little community. The front page of their website was a used laundry machine website. There was a girl standing there presenting the used washing machines. You would click on her eye. That eye was basically the hot spot. You'd click on that. That would take you into a section where you would have a login, and that login would then take you to the forum where you had all their advertisements for gigs and downloads for music, and like where to buy music and like things like that. So these guys are actually doing that again, except this one has Ricard's dinosaur. You click on the eye of the T-Rex, and this takes you into the next section where you log in, which is this, reflex point. If you don't know what reflex point is, it's actually taken from a old school cartoon from the 80s called Robo. It's part of the generation 3 of Robotech, where reflex point is where everyone was going to converge for one last push against the alien invaders or whatever. It's pretty cool. Okay, so you've got group, you have your username and your password, you type in your group. I'm with a group called Violent Tango, and I put my username and my password, and here we go. Because I'm a part of Violent Tango, it takes me straight to the Violent Tango page. First up, I've got a bunch of websites open, so I don't have to go through the little group tab, go to each different one. I've got a bunch of them open, so I'll just click through them and you guys can have a look. As you can see here, last month they had the Operation Pedo Bear Hunt. Firstly, Violent Tango are known in the community as pedophile hunters. That's what they're called. They expose pedophiles, people who are here on the dark web, going through child pornography or whatever. These guys, I don't know how they do it. I guess it's some kind of reverse hacking, encryption kind of thing. They find out who they are and they share the information with the NSA, which I think is pretty cool. I'm happy with that. I like the fact that we have the Violent Tango Black Ops, which are pretty hardcore hackers. Now, firstly, I need to explain that everybody on here is ghost hackers. They really don't have usernames in which that they show when they hack stuff or so they get known or famous as a hacker. Everyone on here is pretty much like a ghost hacker. They do everything, anonymously, not to expose the obvious. But not everyone on here is a hacker. That's one thing I need to get into. It's also a community. It's mostly a community of people. There's artists, there's musicians, there's hackers, and then there's just, general audience for Neotrash. This is just like the little community that happens online for the style of music, the style of audio graffiti. So, so I think it's pretty cool. As you can see, Fluorescent Ninja ready to release theirs next EP. Fluorescent Ninja are actually quite good. What else? An interview with Saints Road. This is pretty much like any other type of music website dedicated to a genre. There's some stuff on the side there. There's my band there, July 11th. There's some advertisements obviously for gigs, upcoming gigs. Violent Tango are a group that are made up of, there's Americans, there's Australians, New Zealanders. There's quite a lot there. People from all over the world. That's why they're the biggest community here in the Neotrash Hackore community. As you can see at the top, there's news, obviously, reviews, where they review albums and releases from different bands. The streaming is basically you can stream different albums and so forth and listen to it. The Ghost Computer, This Cool Jonbenet are very prominent on all of the streaming abilities on all the websites. There's millions of plays on some of that. Groups, and clearly you can see there's a logout. I'm in more. I open up another one over here. Bonjour Roxana. That's probably the second biggest community here. It's the second biggest group. Bonjour Roxana is, for those of you who don't know, is actually the album name of a band called Glamour. They involved people from the Ghost Computer as well. That was their album. Bonjour Roxana is actually the Europeans. They're mostly from England, France, Norway, Sweden, those kind of places, as you can see. Hackore Warehouse in London's got a gig. On the side there they have, what do they call it? The focus release of the week, which is currently Lungflesh. I've never heard of them before. Yeah, they focus on different albums and stream it through the website. As you can see, much the same as the Violent Tango website, except it's just a different community. Yeah, let's go to the next one. We Are the Black Box. These guys are hardcore, old school neo-trash. These guys love their old school, like the Ghost Computer, This Kills Jonbenet, the Bugs, those kind of things. A lot of the stuff that was coming out of Australia in the early 2000s, that kind of stuff. These guys are really into it. They have an operations tab there. They do a lot of hacking stuff. Yeah, so as you can see, there's Rookie Allen starts Star Planet. That happened a little while back. Yeah, released the Angel Negative. As you can see, there's a few news on the Violent Tango. All these communities exist together, like they all exist as like one big ring of neo-trash supporters. Yeah, and you know, no one sort of shuns each other. We're all here for a reason. It just depends on which part of the world you are, who got you into the circles to begin with, and so on and so forth. No one's here at war, let's just say that. Glitch Commando, they had a good EP. I don't know what that one's going to be like. It wasn't the best, their EP, anyway. We'll check it out anyway later on. Here's the next one. It's called Bitcoin Espresso. This is more of a news. These are more news guys. They do a lot of interviews with people, keep up to date with stuff. They have their own community, you know. As you can see there, Our Mess is released by his hand alone. Yeah, at Bitcoin Espresso, that's another group. And that's pretty much the only groups that are giving me the okay at the moment to sort of show what they're doing. And this last one is the Trash God, Hackore Radio. This guy does a streaming show. Pretty cool. He does interviews, live interviews. He's on pretty much once a week. He has a Hackore show. There's the playlist. He interviews a lot of guys, a lot of bands. Yeah, he does basically this little show that pretty much the entire community listens to on a weekly basis. Yeah, so he's kind of like the Howard Stern of neo-trash. Yeah, go Trash God. So yeah, anyway, there's a little snippet of why I haven't been doing anything with this Facebook page, Revive Neo-Trash, because I've been trying to start for a while now. I've been trying to start a third generation of neo-trash. Little did I know that this third generation, Generation 3, has been well underway in this, in the underground like it should be. Now, I guess you're wondering why, if I feel this way of you've got to be allowed in and things like that, why I would actually sit here and expose all of this stuff. Well, we all feel, after talking with the admins and things like that, that we feel like hopefully this type of stuff will inspire other people. By using access to the surface net, will inspire people to start their own rings. They will start their own styles of music, their own style of neo-trash. Yeah, so I'm that's why we're doing it. That's why I'm here doing it. So over the next few months, I'm going to be getting some access to some of the band stuff, some of the newer stuff, and posting it up on the YouTube page. And yeah, so hopefully we can have a nice neo-trash international ring going, much the same as what it was like back in the old school neo-trash days. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching the video. Stay tuned to my channel. I'll be posting some more neo-trash stuff in the next few months. Yeah, thank you.